What is going on YouTube? It is Eric. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be working on this 2016 Audi A3. More specifically, we're going to be changing the oil and oil filter on this guy and get her running right. This is the oil that we're going to be using in today's video. So it's going to be Mobil 1 5W40 Advanced Full Synthetic Oil, and this is the oil filter from STP. One trick I like to do here is make sure the oil cap is right here, to where when you close the hood won't close all the way, and then that way it reminds you that, oh, the oil cap's not on the where it's supposed to go. And on top of that, you know, in case you forget to put oil on it, that will be a good reminder to put oil into the car, you know, because you never want to start an engine without oil in it, because that could be bad. The cool thing about this car is where the oil filter is located. So it's actually right here in this very convenient spot. All you got to do is just, you know, pop this speedy cover off, and then we'll be using a 32mm socket on that guy to loosen it out. So first thing though, we're gonna make sure to jack up the car first and drain the oil first, just because I like to do it in that order. That way once I'm done with the oil filter, I can just move on to putting oil into the car. So go ahead and get your handy dandy jack and make sure to jack it up on the good old pinch weld. Once you get it jacked up, make sure to set it on jack stands. Damn. Probably should have jacked it up here first and then do that part. Fuck. There we go. That's one side. Bloop. And you do not want a car falling on top of you. Once you get the car jacked up in the air, you want to go ahead and get all these T20 bolts off around the splash guard. That way you can drop the splash guard and have easy access to the oil pan. All right, let's get these guys off. Just to make sure when you set this T20 up, make sure it's perfectly straight on there, because these can easily round out, and that is never fun. Like this one right here is already round out. I don't know who the hell did this guy, but you're a dick. Oh wait, never mind. I'm talking all this shit. This one's a different size. A T20 and a T25. There we go. Yep, and you just literally follow the whole splash guard and grab all these little until she's ready to come off. And there's some big ones here too. Well, that's fun. I don't know why they gotta put like 10 million screws to hold this splash guard on here. Yep, and you're the right one, thank God, because I was gonna flip shit. So far, basically, you need a T20, a T25, and a T40 to even get the splash shield off. Be very careful. You do not want to round these guys out. So that should come off now. Oh, there's little clips here.
3 hours later.
This is German engineering, guys. There we go. So I popped one out. There we go. Ah! You cunt. There we go. Yeah! Well, shit! Aren't you fun? Frickin' splash guard. Do you even need this? Wow. Alright. Yeah, once you got the hard part done, now everything else should be smooth sailing. At least I hope so. Alright. Once you get the splash guard off, it is the good old plastic drain bolt. So usually there's a specific tool how you take that guy off, but I'm not German mechanic, so we're just gonna use a good old flathead. Make sure this guy is the right size before proceeding. which from the looks of it, yes it is. Perfect. So basically from this point on, crap. There we go. Yep, so from this point on, just gonna go ahead and turn that. Be very careful because it can be messy. You can expect a stream of oil to come out. Oh boy. Something tells me I'm just gonna freaking drop this shit. Alright, once you see it streaming like that, crap. We're just gonna get that out of the way. Yep, once you see it streaming like that, you're good to let it go. Do not drop the draining plug in there. If not, you're gonna be swimming to fish out this plastic drain plug. Wow. Gotta love Volkswagen and Audi. Huh. Seems like this is gonna need a oil pan gasket from the looks of it, because I only see oil leaking from there. I don't see anything coming from up top. But yeah, now we just wait 10 years for this oil to drain. We waited 3 to 5 business days for this oil to drain. Go ahead and just make sure to clean up your drain plug, and we're just gonna go ahead and twist it back to where it needs to go. And you're gonna want to tighten that with a good old handy dandy flathead. Look at that, and then it'll be snug. No need to tighten it more from there, because then you're gonna break around this frickin' drain plug, and then that's not gonna be fun. You don't want to deal with that. Just do things the right way. That way you don't have a bad day. All right, and then just make sure to clean up your area. Use some brake cleaner. Be careful with the oil pressure sensor here. And I want to clean up this oil. I want to say that's the oil pan gasket that's leaking. It's weird, it's only coming from this side, not completely around it. But I don't see anything else leaking. So, we'll let time tell for that one. Don't forget, the model that we're working on is a 1.8 turbo. But I believe, like the rest of them, the other engine variants, they're kind of similar to how this is. Once you cleaned everything up, you know the oil is drained, you're gonna wanna go ahead and just put the splash guard back on. Time to go ahead and line up this beautiful splash guard, which are the 3 that go all the way back here. Yep. I'm off my hand and just they just need to be good old snug. Perfect. Ah, crap. Crapperoni. Pretty much done with the bottom of the car. We'll go ahead and bring her down. And then before you do all that, just make sure there's nothing under the car, nothing that you missed. Make sure you cleaned up your mess. Coming down. Now moving along on top part of the engine, we're gonna go ahead and remove this beauty cover out of the way. There'll be some like little rubber grommets that hold it onto there. So 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna remove the disc stick just to, that way you guys can see it. The good old oil filter housing better. We'll set that here to the side. And then, oh, well that was a fail. I'm gonna go ahead and just put some rags onto the side here. Not really have to, but I just don't wanna make a mess. Especially now that I have the splash guard back on. Yeah. So yeah, just make sure as a precaution, that way it catches everything there. You don't want the oil to catch onto the alternator. Watch it still make a mess anyways. Perfect. Next, you're gonna go ahead and grab your handy dandy 32mm socket. I'm using a 3/8 even though I should be using a 1/2 inch. And you're just gonna want to loosen it to the left. These don't have to be tight anyways. I believe the torque specs on this is 25 Newton meters. So there is that. And let it loosen. Do, 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 do. And then have a rag ready. I'm gonna go ahead, grab this guy here. Oh, wow. Just wanna grab the old filter here. And then, I don't know on this car, but for any car that has a cartridge filter, just make sure to pay attention to where'd you pull it from. In this case, this looks like it's the same on both sides. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss this guy into the whole drain pan that I have here. That was a fail. Make sure to not let it fall. Oh, how fun. Yeah. Wanna go ahead and just use a pick, pull the good old oil ring out. Then here's your new one. So you're just gonna wanna go ahead. There's a groove right here, specifically for the O-ring. Just make sure it's on that bottom groove there. There we go. Sweet. And then just good old twist, verify where it's at. Bam. I am just dropping everything today, huh, Erickson? You bring this down, make sure this middle guy goes in the middle hole here. And then you tighten this down, hand tight, until you can't no more. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this guy down. So remember, 25 Newton meters. This does not have to be ridiculously tight, just a little bit snug. And that's good enough in my opinion. Oh crap, stupid rag got stuck in there. Damn it.
No.
Lovely. Lovely. There we go. Perfect. Oil filter part is done. So on this car, it takes 5.5 quarts of 5W40, full synthetic. This is for the 1.8 turbo model. The other ones are different. So that's where you do your due diligence. Make sure to double check. But on this car, it is 5.5 quarts. And then a cool little trick I like to do it sideways. That way it flows nicely. Ah. Everything is just not working with me today, huh? I'm gonna hold it just in case, because I don't want this to go anywhere. Fill and spill oil everywhere after we just put that freaking splash guard on. And put the car back down off of the jack stands. I just wanna make sure to use half a quart of this. We are dead center now. Perfect. And that's pretty much how you do your oil change from there. And we'll just double check, make sure nothing else is leaking here. Go ahead and line up these good old grommets. There we go. She's in. Sweet. Now that we have oil in the car and the oil filter's been changed, go ahead and start up the vehicle. And then just make sure you don't have no oil lights or anything like that. You're gonna wanna let it run for about 30 seconds. If you see an oil light, make sure to turn it off right away. Once the car is run for about 30 seconds, go ahead and shut it off. Just go ahead and double check for leaks. And as well, from the looks of it, I think we're good. I don't see a puddle of oil on the ground, nothing like that. Then we're gonna check the good old dipstick, see where we're at. Let's grab this here. And then, after you clean it, stick it back in one more time. Give it a sec, pull it back out. Look at that, oil is where it needs to be at. Sweet. We got oil, their housing doesn't seem to be leaking, so we are golden. Good to go. And that is pretty much for today's video. Whew, damn, I didn't realize I look like crap now. And we were just doing an oil change. Huh. Anyways, if you like what you've seen in today's video, definitely smash that like button. We love seeing that from you guys. Appreciate all the support. As well, consider hitting the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to see more content like this in the future, we'll definitely take care of you. So thank you guys. Thank you guys again for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care.